Good afternoon, everybody. How y'all doing out there in Sports Works on the Block Sports Talk live from the BX? We got my man Jet Nation in the building, Trey in the building, Kung Fu Fan in the building, and Coach Vin Black in the building. We're bringing you all the sports news from the week and leading into next week and everything, and keep y'all up to date on things. I want to start off the show giving a big shout out to DR, Dominican Republic, for those that don't know, for winning the World Baseball Classic, their first chip. First chip in 3 years of the Classic. They handled their business this year, baby. They went 8-0, first team to go undefeated in the World Baseball Classic. The BPR twice. Not happy about that, but they did. Hey, but it is what it is. Two baseball, hot days, and they handled that. They were more focused, this year. They power water planting though. It was repping the but it was the power of planting though, and they handled their DI. Much respect to them for their first chip. Now, on two sad notes, we got two passing of New York icons. One a professional New York Knick, Sugar Ray Richardson. Once a Knick, always a Knick. That's how we do over here in NY. He passed away this Friday of a heart attack. R.I.P. Much blessings to you and your family. Then we had another passing of Jack Curran, a New York icon in high school sports. Long-time coach at Malloy and Queens of basketball and baseball. Helped produce a lot of pros, numerous college athletes.
One being Kenny Anderson.
Kenny Jet, a few, Special K, Kenny Anderson, just to name a couple.
In high school.
Yeah, he's big influence in Queens. Cats from Queens are balled out, they know. That was Malloy was a big hotbed like Rice was Harlem and Hall Hollows and St. Ray's from the Bronx. Malloy, Archbishop Malloy was a big shout out. College, high school basketball in the city is having a true icon pass away, and it will be missed. But they'll carry on because they're a hotbed for college high school basketball in the city. So big shouts to them and much respect to his family. Now, little NFL news. We got a few things before we get to the meat of the show, which is going to be March Madness and the NBA. We're going to talk about two rule changes in the NFL. The first rule we're happy is gone. We're very happy is gone is the stupid tuck rule, which helped the Patriots get over on their first chip. Well, but that rule is dead and gone. Thank God. As the Raiders
That's
tweeted,
a story right there.
Adios for that rule. Good riddance to bad rubbish for the tuck rule. Any input on that? Your feelings? I'm not
like I told you, man. It was, Michigan on Michigan crime. That was hurtful for my man Charles Woodson. He should have got to the Super Bowl that year. And it made Tom Brady, the Golden Boy.
Yeah, he's the Golden Boy.
Before that, Giselle wasn't looking at him. That's our rule. Brought a lot of changes, a lot of lives.
Brought a lot of championships.
Got them a few chips.
And got the Raiders into obscurity.
They fell apart after that.
Killed out. He was going on the time of that, right?
I think right after that.
Right after.
During that time.
Yeah. So, of course, no asterisks on the Patriots.
Yeah, we won't talk about the game.
They take their stuff away from them.
Yeah,
anyway. On steroids.
And the Raiders, they never. I think that and then them firing or letting
No, it was that.
Coach Gruden leave.
No, it was that and Jamarcus Russell that killed the Raiders.
Well, it was Gruden first because they let Gruden go. Then they brought in bust after bust after bust on first round picks.
And Jamarcus Russell.
Raiders, step your game up. Step your GF game up. You need some help over there. No disrespect to the Raiders. I know Raider fans. Hey, Doc.
Where's it again?
Oaktown. Being mad. They need to step your GM game up.
No disrespect to Al Davis.
Hey, R.I.P. to Al Davis, but your GM game is terrible.
Let go.
And another rule which a lot of diehard fans are not happy with is this new rule on the offensive player for lowering their heads if they're trying to get the extra yard, lowering the boom on the DB or linebacker or whatever. So they're hitting with the crown of the helmet. It could be a 15-yarder. To me, it's putting the game too much in the officials' hands now. Because you got the interference calls are real petty. Now you got this made real petty. The game is too much in the officials' hands. It's hurting the game. That's my opinion. Football fan, I know to the death. How you feel?
Well, hey, man, we know what it's about. Lawsuits, and they're trying to cover themselves. So it's going to be a bad rule. It's going to cost somebody. It's going to be controversy, and they're going to change it back. They're going to have to.
hopefully this will be a 1-year rule and it gets taken out like they did this stupid tough rule.
I don't think it's going to be a 1-year rule, man. Like I said, they're looking down further down the road. They don't want any more concussion, injuries.
Yeah.
They don't want any lawsuits, any backlash towards the shield. Like I said, they got to protect the shield.
Yes. We know protect the shield, and the concussion thing is a big thing they're trying to.
You got former athletes killing themselves. Junior Seau killing themselves.
This rule is to protect the person, the running back that's running out in the open field. He's not supposed to be ducking his head down. They want him to stand probably more straight up. It's not a rule that's going to be enforced within the line of scrimmage type of thing. So the running back is still going to be able to duck his head down.
Well, they want them to make sure they use their shoulder, as the DBs and the safeties have to use their shoulder. And they're only going to call it if it's outside the tackle box. But it's still, it's too much in the officials' hands. That's just my opinion. My opinion only matters at this table, unfortunately. But it is what it is. And hopefully it doesn't cost anybody a game in a key moment, especially down the stretch of the season. When you fight for playoff position or playoff berth, and you get a crappy 15-yard penalty on your running back for fighting for a yard when you needed a yard. It's whack. To me, it's whack.
And non-reviewable, right?
Can you use your shoulder?
You can use your shoulder.
Roll it and use my shoulder?
Yeah.
So I just can't use my shoulder. You can't lower your
head. Okay, now, say a guy's going down, hits a guy on the shoulder, but the ref on the other side see the head come down and...
But this is what a kid is taught from Pop Warner, to lower his head, to protect himself. It's hard to say that now you're going to try and have a person that in their 20s and 30s say that now you can't lower your head to protect yourself. How do you change that rule? That instinct, actually.
Hopefully they train the refs to call it right, man. Just to try their best. And they bring them in the preseason for the OTAs and scrimmages and everything, and everybody gets used to this crappy call. And
listen, this year, since this rule is being instilled this year, right?
This year.
I don't want to see another Earl Campbell flick. I don't want to see another Earl Campbell highlight. I don't want to see Sweetness. Don't show it on the NFL Network. No.
Jim Brown highlights. Show them more of that.
Where they're leading with their heads. Yeah, Gary Reed.
Even though Jim Brown said he never led with his head.
He didn't have to. They were scared of him.
I guess that helps with this. He put the back is like, oh hell, and it's scared again.
Jacobs might have to find a new career.
That is true. A couple of free agent moves. Free agency been pretty busy a lot lately. Some big name moves right here that Brian Urlacher released by the Bears. The Bears kind of gave him a slap in the face, in my opinion. That was disrespectful. You got a guy that carried your defense for 13 years, 8 Pro Bowls, 1 Defensive Player of the Year, the face of your franchise because you didn't have a face on offense. Urlacher was the face of your franchise. And they gave him a 1-year, $2 million deal like you were a practice squad dude fighting for a job.
Not to mention his jersey for I think 2 seasons, 2008, 2006 to 2008, was the #1 selling jersey in the NFL.
He was the face of the franchise.
Yeah, popularity.
Urlacher. When you said the Bears, you said Urlacher. Yeah. Perfect football name too.
No offensive lineman had more women wear their jerseys than Urlacher.
He was the man.
Honestly, I think it's the new contract that they signed. It's time to get rid of these old players. It's time
we know it's a cap move.
You can't have these old players that are 13, 14, or even 10 years into their game to structure them into this contract.
I bet
they're asking for too much money for what they're not going to pay later on for that same.
He wasn't asking for that much more.
I beg to differ. I figure that him, Mike Singletary, Chicago's known for producing long-term players. Look at Mike Singletary, effective up to 13 years. In his 13th year, he was still like one of the #1 tacklers.
NFL is known for getting rid of players
more
than they are for keeping players.
There's a whole new regime there, new GM, new coach, and they want their own bodies. But to disrespect the franchise player,
you know how it is?
That's
just
hard.
like working in corporate America.
Yeah.
Terminate you.
Yeah. It's cold blooded.
This is a whole focus of basketball, football, corporation.
There's very little loyalty, and
Yeah.
we all know it's a business first.
Business.
But at least they lowballed him and gave him no choice but to leave.
It's the NFL, no effing love.
Yeah.
Listen, this is a business. You know what it was. Do you think you ever see Joe Namath in a Rams uniform or something like that? Come on,
OJ in a San Fran uniform.
Or Peyton Manning. What? He's in Denver right now.
Yeah.
He built that stadium in there.
Those are franchise players. Now
You go. You gotta go. You gotta go.
It's a bit, you know, it's a hard cap, and the cap is they got to make cap moves.
Look at the cap.
It's
How much you
understandable.
gonna play? The same thing is going on with Revis. How much you gonna play for a certain position? Not the player. It's the position that you're paying for. You have to also remember that we love you. You've been there for a while, but after a while, the NFL, hey,
Hopefully
we can replace you for cheaper.
they apologize and all that, because when it's time for him to go to Hall of Fame, he's going to be a first ballot Hall of Famer.
Yes.
He needs that franchise and takeaways.
Yeah.
He's the face of that. He's going to be a Hall of Famer. He needs to retire a bed. They need to smooth that out. When it's time for him to hang him up, sign him and let him retire a bed.
Yeah.
He needs to retire a bed and go in the Hall as a bed.
That's right.
They need to work on that. Apologize to that man later on. He's finally said it done. Because he carried to your only Super Bowl in a good 20 plus years.
Right.
Him and Lovie Smith.
Him and Lovie, yeah, they did Lovie dirty too. They did Lovie dirty too. His injuries always, what took the team apart. He, I'm not a Bears fan.
Yeah, the Bears went to the Super Bowl with who? RG1, right? Rex Grossman?
Yeah.
Sexy Rexy.
Their defense,
So,
their
you need
defense
to
carried
give
them.
Urlacher some love.
Their defense carried them.
So,
Big shouts to Urlacher. Hey, you can come to the Giants for 2 years, B. We'll
Right.
take you. I think you got 2 years. Because there's only going to be one guarantee.
That's all, hey.
Contract.
That's
You can
right.
start a 2-year deal with the Giants, baby.
That's
No
right.
question. And you get a chip.
I
Easy Urlacher, woo-hoo!
Yeah,
I can see a
like-
parade, baby.
Yeah.
But, it's just wishful thinking.
that's on the block sports talk right there.
That's right. That's on the block, Big Blue
Giants
Sports
need
Club.
help. We like it.
Come on, Urlacher. This is a good, I ain't going to go into that. But anyway. I don't know if I'm racial, but anyway. Another Hall of Fame free agent move, first ballot Hall of Famer without question. Could be, and arguably, the top free safety that will play the game. Ed Reed is a Houston Texan.
Houston Texans.
Is that bananas or what?
I knew it was coming too.
Ed Reed, the Ravens is, ain't coming no Reed more.
Yeah, they plucked them clean.
I don't think so, but...
You know what they know?
Look, the Texans are scary.
They're trying to
Their
win.
defense is scary.
Cushion coming back.
Cushion's coming back. No, I'm not even worried about that. But they're trying to get Ocho Cinco too. Because what's his name? No, don't laugh at that.
Hey,
Andre
I'm
Johnson's trying to get him in there. Andre 3000 trying to get
If
him
he
in.
comes in game
He's trying
shape,
to get
ready
him
to
in.
play, he could produce. He could be a threat. To where
He's
you
humbled
can't-
himself.
You can't double
He's coming
up.
back as Chad
New England
Johnson.
didn't use him correctly. He didn't fit in New England.
Headbutt your girlfriend. What it look?
Well, the head leading with your head rule is not in effect no more.
He wouldn't be a bad pickup because he didn't play last year, so he's healthy.
Exactly.
He's got his legs. He got fresh legs.
Yeah.
He has a good resume.
Him on the other side of Andre,
Yes.
you can't double that. You gotta respect his numbers and his history. You have to keep an eye on that.
And what's it, Kevin Walters on the slot? Another Wes Welker?
And Arian Foster, they
Not bad.
trying to get it.
They
And
were good
Shaq
last
Johnson, I don't
year.
think he can manage double team you.
oh no, he doesn't demand a double team.
Take
But
the
you
press
gotta
off
play.
Johnson.
You gotta keep that safety honest in the middle now. You can't just straight up double Andre
No, you
because
can't.
you got Chad on the side that can't get open.
If it helps anybody,
If he's back into form, you
yeah,
know.
true. But if it helps
I'm
anybody,
willing
He
to
was a
slot.
cornerback.
So he's trying to try out? Or?
They threw him a lot of balls
He's
in
trying
New
to
England. He didn't catch them.
But hey, they don't have to worry about the Ravens in their way. Ravens are done. Not for nothing. The AFC North, Cincinnati, they're right to take that. They're right to take that.
yeah.
They really didn't lose too many big bodies,
No.
key bodies. They got young,
They're
fast team on defense.
They
They
just gotta learn
got
to play.
weapons.
Yeah,
They
They just got to learn to play.
one more year under their belt. They should be ready to do it because the Steelers are decimated. The Steelers and the Ravens are the top dogs in the AFC North. Lost a lot of bodies.
True.
They're in restructuring, reworking mode. The Ravens got more offense because they got weapons on offense, but their defense
In the shambles.
is Swiss cheese right now. They lost a lot of people.
Cincinnati, you're right. You might be right. Cincinnati might be right for the pickings.
They're right.
The only person who's mad is Cleveland fans. Like, what happened to us?
Yeah,
I was about
man.
to say that. Don't sleep on
Don't
them.
sleep on Cleveland. Too.
Because they played hard last year.
Yeah.
Another year of experience.
Right.
They could be in the mix. It could be a whole reversal of Cincy and Cleveland, and the bottom two is Pitt and the Ravens. But the Pitt's gonna fight because they got Ben, they got a good coach,
They're a machine, though. They always
they
replace.
have good GM and,
Yeah.
and damn good scouts.
Yeah,
they find talent. So I'm not gonna sleep on them.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to praise too much, but you got to give it what credit is due. Their scouts find talent.
Yes, they do.
You know, and that's what helps feed your team, especially in the cap season and the cap era where you gotta, after a while, you gotta lose somebody. Your scouts gotta be on point.
True. They were one running back away from the playoffs this year.
Yeah.
They had a good running back.
That's the offensive line, because their line was, for their line being as torn up as it was last year, they were still right there.
Yeah.
A game away.
True.
So, you know, Steelers fans, don't fret too much, Sean. Y'all should be alright. Y'all can be alright. Just a couple of holes that need to fix. But y'all got Willie Colon. Willie Colon, healthy, could play some ball. He didn't need to stay on the field.
Yeah.
And y'all have a good line. Now you need a running back to run behind him. Because who y'all got now?
You got Godson. Michael Godson.
Okay.
From the Raiders. He's not a Godson, I'm being serious.
That was an okay. I would say okay.
Who's the running back now? Since
It's Goodson. We got McKnight, and we got Powell. So we'll see. They say it's wide open.
Godson. Goodson Jermaine. Goodson Jermaine. Yo, he produced with the Raiders.
Yeah, he's sad. He's a fumbler.
Yeah.
He's a fumbler. I know about that. I'm good. I'm up on him.
Your new GM, this is his time to step up.
Yeah,
he got a new job. He's the man. You gotta step up. This is your draft. It's not a big draft. It's not a super deep draft, from what they say. But
some time too, because he just got this.
with a couple of pieces to show the nation that they're doing the right road.
No, I'm good. I like the moves he made. I like the cuts he made. I like
Even losing your tackle. Losing your tackle. The
Hey,
defense
we're
tackle.
gonna replace that.
Okay.
We're gonna replace that. So I trust him, and we're gonna see what it is.
Okay.
Any other Jet news that we might not know? You might have.
No.
Tebow still there?
The quarterback competition getting ready to go on.
Mark's gonna have some competition with Garage. You know, you got McElroy. You know, you got Tebow there on the what's her name. So I think they might cut him. I'm really waiting for the draft. I can't really get crazy until when you see the draft.
Yeah.
See what happens. Then you be like, all right, this is what's going on right here. So then, see what I'm saying?
You gonna keep Tebow this year?
I don't know why.
Yeah.
I don't think John's going. I don't think
If you're gonna get rid of Tebow.
Yeah.
I cut my losses with Tebow and whatever little cap room he's heating up, free out
See if
open.
they can trade him or
What losses did you have? You didn't even use them.
Can't trade
Just cut him.
They can't trade Reeves.
Just cut him to eliminate an extra body that you have to use in
for the
practice.
right deal.
Yeah,
We
can't
just
just-
There's no right deal for Tebow.
I don't think I'll trade
You
him.
can't compare.
I'll wait.
Reeves
I'll wait it
There's
out.
no right.
I'll wait it out.
You can't compare that.
I'll wait it
Cut
out.
him on
I would cut him for the simple fact that, okay, get him out of there because you know he can't throw the ball. And just eliminate that extra body of waste of time of competition. Give it to McElroy, Sanchez, and Garage.
So you mean
fight it out. Get him out of there.
You can't develop this kid?
And nobody
You
has.
got to
He need a third string.
That's why it's something like a quarterback.
Right? You send him out there in the West Coast.
How long has he been
fail in that system?
They didn't develop him in Denver. Only 1 year there or 2 years there. They didn't do nothing here. They didn't develop him in college.
In Denver, you won more playoff games than Peyton Manning.
But they had a good offensive line. They ran the ball, and the defense held them in. Their defense kept them in those games. It wasn't like he won the games, but the defense gave him the opportunity to do it.
You know what? You say the defense, but I keep remembering him throwing that pass.
A pass. Come
Okay,
on.
1 out of 3. He completed
That's who completes a pass.
Who's
Who's the worst quarterback? Mark Sanchez can complete a pass.
Takes a lot.
And you skipped right now, son. You skipped right
Clark
now.
wasn't in that game. Troy was come on.
Up on the line, out of position. All I'm saying, I'm not praising Tebow. I'm not here.
Tebow's on my team, and I'm like, come on.
I'm not praising him, but I'm just asking. You can't develop a player in the NFL now.
You don't got time for that right now. You don't got time for that.
Steve Young was in the league 8 years before he went to San Fran and became who he was.
Why you compare Steve Young to Tebow?
He
They
played
both lefties,
behind.
right?
Are we comparing?
They both lefties. Oh, Steve Young here.
Like you and Ringo, right? I mean, you and
Paul McCartney.
You gotta call him.
Yo, what's up? Call him.
Hello. What's up?
Me and you. Okay, we'll talk.
Well,
Right.
who is it?
Yeah. Go ahead. Yeah. All right, hey, we'll call you back. Okay.
All right.
know what I'm saying?
I'm not saying
listen, you're bugging out right now.
Right.
Steve Young
Why are you
was
talking
in.
about Tebow?
Yeah,
Why? What we doing?
No, let's go.
That's
What are we doing right
Yeah.
now?
We're not wasting
Come on.
airtime
Right.
on Tebow. Let the major
I got everybody laughing.
We're not wasting our time.
Let it go.
Yeah, thank you. Anyways, what are the free agent news? Any other free agent news we can chat about real quick?
I'm so mad you called me.
On some big blue news,
Who do we pick up?
we got a couple of vets. No, I'm not mad at our moves, Connor. We got a lot of moves. We picked up some veteran dudes, but they're all 1 year dudes, all 1 year moves.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, bring on next year out of here because the cap's
What do we
crazy.
need? What do we need?
We needed a linebacker. Connor's a good veteran. We need a real, legitimate, athletic linebacker. Hopefully we get that in the draft. He can sit for a minute and come on the scene next year.
I'm not worried about our line.
We signed the Raiders tight end. He's got about 60-something, 70
You
catches.
talking about boss, right?
No,
No.
Myers.
Oh,
Myers.
He's a good. He had real good numbers.
Yeah, he
Real
got
good
good hands,
numbers.
but he gets injured. So be careful on that.
And
But I'm not worried about our lines, because we're going to deal with that in the draft. I'm talking about the running back, how we let Steven Jackson go, man.
not worried about
That's a never broken horse.
Not worried about
He's a workhorse.
Not worried about
We need a full season out of somebody.
we
That
got-
ain't good by not taking him.
Need a full
We got
season out of
two big body backs with Andre Brown and Terrain we grabbed last year. And we got Wilson and we got Darrell Scott. We got 4 backs going to camp. I'm not worried about that. And I trust Reese that they'll probably bring it back in the draft in the lower rounds to add for competition's sake. And we had a guy on the scout team too. So we got bodies on back. I'm not worried about back one or ever offensive line. We need to shore up that line. We need to sign with Kevin Booth.
Yeah.
And bring in
Eli.
another young offensive guard, a young athletic guard for the future. We got to shore that line up.
And defensive backs. And we lost one of the defensive backs.
We lost Sam, but we brought Aaron Ross in as another 1 year deal.
Weakness.
We're going to get some on the draft. We're going to bring somebody to the draft. Because we got 2 young dudes from last year, hopefully, and then the other kid, Prince, from 2 years ago, they should be ready to step up and play some ball right now.
Okay.
So, but we got a lot of 1 year dudes to stop the bleeding for this year.
Okay.
So enough to bring in a rookie.
Okay.
And let him see. I trust Jerry Reese. He made some good moves.
Yeah. He always said.
So I'm trusting him right
John
there.
fan of the heart.
Giants is like New England with the corporate. They make sure they structure and the cap is right for the right plays and the amount of.
And he got good scouts. That's another team. Not just I'm a fan, but our scouting has been good.
Yes.
And Jerry Reese has been doing a good job. Our GM bringing in good talent. So look, after Shockey got hurt, Kevin Boston is dead. Ballard did his thing. Brasco's good. He plays fullback or H-back or whatever. But we brought in dudes to fill that role and get catches.
We got talent. It's just, I'm more urgent on that running back because Mike Terrain.
He's a solid back. He's a solid dude.
He's
But
a
back is only as good as his offensive line.
True.
Yeah. So you get the line right. You got the backs, they're pros, they've been in the game, they know where to hit the hole. You just got to get, because Brown did work until he got hurt. So look, we shore up that line, Brown going to put up numbers, and then change the pace with David Wilson. Just put them numbers, we're going to be all right. We didn't even sign Cruz. My man Vic, listen, man. Victor,
Say something about that.
Papi, stay home, son.
Stay here.
Yo, Giants.
Make another soup commercial. We love you.
Huh?
Is it up to him?
It's on him, and it's on the GM and them to work this contract out. Eli offered the restructure. Even Snake offered the restructure so they could sign the other lineman to make sure.
Don't worry about it.
I know they're going to work it out.
Eli's agent is Victor Cruz's agent.
Right, they're going to work it out. They're going to work it out.
We're good.
And they got that 1 year, that first round tender on them. A lot of teams don't want to give up a first round pick.
Exactly.
So we have to work it out.
We're good.
Yo, his agent. Huh?
San Fran to do what they
Nah, they're not going to do it. They're not going to do it. They don't need it. As on paper, it sounds good. Come on, you got like 6 receivers already. You didn't even use Randy Moss to his fullest capability. So what are you going to do with Victor Cruz?
They fucked us already with Manny.
Crabtree.
He's not.
And he had a good year.
Crabtree.
Now they got Bolden. They could put Bolden
on
and
the side.
Randy.
It's Crabtree, baby.
They don't need that.
They just do it. Like, you know what? We just going to do it. Let's give it to Cruz. Take it.
And then we gonna beat him for
Take
spite.
the first round pick. Take it. We're going to do it.
I hope it don't happen.
I just hope it don't happen.
And I feel like it won't. I feel like it won't happen.
Just don't break the sides, y'all.
Listen, Victor, Don't worry about the football money. You produce your name. You are a New York dude, a tri-state dude. You can get that money outside of football.
Right. We love you.
You already marketed crazy. They love you. Southside up, B. You go hit all that, man. You do TV commercials till the month and all that. You get your bread, son. You gonna get your bread. Stay home and get this ring. You got one here. You gonna get another one right here. You, Easy E, and my man the King the Dream. My man the King the Dream.
He goes to San Fran. He gonna get a ring.
I'm gonna stay home and get a ring. The Big Blue to the end, man.
That's all.
Stay home right here. That's where you need to be right here.
That was a Rick Pitino.
Yeah, that was
Yo, you do the parade every year, so you grab monster the parade this summer. Hey.
He might go to
We
San
need
Fran.
you. They don't got no parade in San Fran. Not the one he want to go to.
That's what I was about to say.
I'll be there again to see you.
Yo, anyways.
Easy. Play, stay.
Hey,
the money he wants too. So.
we need to do that. We need to do that. We need to tighten that shit up for my man Eli. We need that because we got Ruben. We can have something right there. Ruben, Victor, Knicks, and we signed up Stevie Brown.
Okay.
He's afraid he might bounce. He's going to be going.
I kind of like him.
I like him too, but he kept breaking his leg. His knees going out. Hey, he got a ring. No. So
he got hands.
I like him to stay,
But he
can go because we got Murphy. He can take his place. He put up good numbers. He's a speedster, D.
Oh my
He's a speedster.
All right. You know what? Remember when you were talking about Asamoah with the Raiders?
You think we got it?
I don't think. I know.
It's only a 1 year deal, so I ain't worried. It's not a
It's
long time deal, so I'm not worried about it. Listen, he's gonna be the fourth guy. I'm not worried about it. If it don't work out, he's going next year. I'm not worried about it. Murphy, good luck though. Do your thing so you can stay. But if not, bye bye.
All I'm saying, he made DHP look good. Darius Harry looked bad. He looked good against Louis Murphy in the line. Louis Murphy is not the answer, man.
I'm telling you the answer, but he's just an extra piece. He's an extra piece.
But we could have kept Hickson dominant. That's all I'm saying. Hey, you know what?
He's extra piece. We still got he's extra piece because I don't know some dudes might leave. But you know what it is. Big Blue's gonna be all right. I ain't worried about the Redskins. I ain't sure as hell I ain't worried about the Cowboys because they ain't make no move. They got like $5 in cap space. They can't do nothing. Their hands are tied. I know it's killing some friends of mine who are Cowboy fans, but it ain't killing me.
Keep the quarterback. I love it.
Yeah, they're gonna re-sign him for whatever that's worth. They got a fancy new bus built. They made up, so they got a custom bus. They're gonna have Romo and the customized bus.
Cool.
They got no money to make no other moves.
Hey, he's on my fantasy.
Yeah, sorry to hear that. Oh, don't do that. I hope he's the backup on your fantasy team. But anyway, any more football news we can discuss?
Almost good.
Nothing.
Watch out for the Seahawks in the West. That's my little prediction. They might take the West. I have them taking the West from the 49ers because they got defensive ends now. The Legion of Boom and the DBs. I think the West is going to be the Seahawks.
In the AFC, I'm looking out for
in the 12th man, B.
Denver in the AFC.
Yeah. Think so?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I'm going to go with Seahawks.
Yeah, Denver.
Oh, that's the
I would like the Manning. I want to see a Manning Super Bowl.
AFC, come on. Eli, his brother.
Who else in there?
In that life? That sounds good.
That's great.
The Brother Bowl?
The
Brother Bowl? The Manning Bowl? In MetLife? At home? That's all right. They both used to play. Well, Eli used to play in the cold. How about Peyton? I ain't worried about Peyton in the cold. Exactly. That'll be free shit, man. That'll be a parade for me.
That's all. We coming home with a
Sounds good to me.
Sounds good to me. A Manning Bowl and MetLife?
Yeah.
I call it.
I would love it. I love it.
That's all I'm waiting
I'd be on the
for.
parade, baby.
Archie, I want you to see your boys compete against each other.
All you do is on
Hey, it's wishful thinking, man.
Hey, it won't be a Jet game there.
Somebody in your the AFC East, man, the Dolphins. Kev, I know that's your boys. Yeah, the Dolphins spent a lot of money. They made a lot of moves. They made a lot of moves on both sides of the ball. You think they making a move?
Yeah.
They making some moves. They tired of being in the basement. They tired of being. They lost Jake Long, but they made some moves.
Now they two longs up in the Rams, right?
Yeah.
They got two longs in the
Longs.
Rams.
That's crazy. Sounds subverting, but they got Jake Long on the offensive line and Howie Long's kid on the defense.
Yeah, man.
The Rams, Kansas City, like you said, Jeff Fisher's a hell of a coach.
Yeah,
A hell of a
Jeff
Fisher's a hell of a
Tennessee, they got
coach.
picked up. Yeah, they're gonna be good too.
Yeah, the Rams are gonna be a problem. They're
It's
gonna be a
going to be
problem.
a problem in the West. Oh, yeah, the whole West situation is going to go crazy next.
They went from the bottom of the barrel crap.
Sometimes you got to go there to go.
It's gonna be a war. It's gonna be a war right there.
Sometimes you
Because
got to
the Rams took the 49ers to the brink both games.
I'm
And
telling
beat
you,
them.
the Rams did not lose a game in the Western Conference last year. How about that?
Yes.
NFC West is gonna be a show. It's gonna be great football. It's gonna make great football. Can't wait. Can't wait for the
Me
season
too.
to come along. Even though I'm happy for the summer, but I'm looking forward to the football season. It's gonna be
Spring is here.
Dolphins gonna be more improved team. Should be very entertaining.
Right.
You see how the AFC East goes because you got the perennial top dog with them damn Patriots. But you know, hopefully the Jets make some moves and be more competitive.
We ain't worried about the Patriots.
I'm not worried about the Patriots. Not for me. No, but I'm just saying.
No.
For football's sake, for entertainment wise,
defending champs.
the AFC East should be a very entertaining conference right there. With except Buffalo, they took a major hit. They got to rebuild because they got rid of their quarterback, and I think
No, we might be picking up that kid from Syracuse, which will be a great look.
a rookie quarterback.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like I said, they're
What is it,
rebuilding.
Biz or something like that?
They're gonna be rebuilding, getting the thing going on. Hopefully that works out.
And we got the offensive coordinator for them, so it's already he should be pretty productive because he's coming into a system that he's familiar with.
Yeah. You know, hopefully they be more competitive, man. Cause make for good football and make for good shows when everybody's more competitive. Give us some more time.
You know,
Keep it
Buffalo's on
real.
the brink. It's
Yeah,
on they're on the brink.
they might see it. They
They're on
just,
the brink.
you know.
They just need a couple of working parts. I don't know why you got rid of the rifle though.
Who? He's a turnover machine. He had like 100 turnovers in like 3 seasons.
I mean, but you keep. I don't know. You just gotta
He's
keep
a
with it.
turnover
You gotta
machine.
keep with it. Who else?
His contract too, man.
Yeah.
So you think anyone's gonna pick him up? You think he's gonna be scooped
Yeah, he
up?
got picked up.
He got picked up Tennessee, right?
Oh yeah, he's gonna be back up.
he's back up.
He's gonna fight with who's Lockwood or something?
No, Ponder.
No,
I don't know
Ponder.
Locker. It's Jake
Oh
Locker.
yeah, Jake
Yeah,
Locker.
Jay, he's the guy down there. He's gonna be the man. 'Cause they got rid of Hasselbeck.
Yeah, Hasselbeck is.
He's starting looking for work. He can make good
No,
backup.
he signed with a team. I think he went to Arizona or something like that.
He might start.
Good team, yo.
He might must be around to start out there. The Cardinals stand.
Yeah.
They got somebody. They got defense. They
That's
just,
defense and offense.
their offensive line is horrible. I feel bad for their quarterback.
Yeah.
But anyway.
Feel bad for the quarterback. Feel bad for Fitz.
Yeah, Fitz. Hey, come to New York. You played in Pittsburgh in college. Play in New York, and Easy E can always use an extra
Like
target.
$20-some million a year. I'm feeling sorry for him. Balls. So what? Play football.
They go to Baltimore.
That's keeping it 100. He ain't getting a lot of money. I don't know if I feel too bad for him after that. But anyway.
One interception away from winning the Super Bowl.
Yeah,
One interception away from winning the Super Bowl.
Yeah. That was brought, 90-something yards from
Oh
a
my
linebacker?
gosh.
Come on, man. You get a linebacker and bring 99 yards back.
And Fitz was the one trying to get him.
And he's a free agent.
Fitz?
No, Debo, as they call him in Pittsburgh, James Harrison, the headhunter.
No one picked him up yet.
No one's picked him up. I guess
the Dolphins will pick him up.
They don't want to pay a lot of fine money for this guy.
Oh, okay. That's smart.
He's a headhunter. But he can help somebody that plays a 3-4.
Should go to the Jets.
He got a couple of years. Would you mind under the Jets?
I'll take it.
You wouldn't mind? Yeah.
Crazy.
Good for a couple
He don't
of
go to
years.
San Fran.
They play. You want to stop recruiting for the 49ers, man. You want to stop recruiting for
Everybody recruiting for them. Everybody going to 49ers now.
So they think they're going to win. No, they're going to be in the mix, but Harbaugh, he made a couple of mistakes in that Super Bowl,
Yes.
and a couple he got away with in the playoffs. I don't know if he's the key for that. I think he gonna get them there, but he gonna make a mistake every now and then. They ain't gonna win.
They lost that game junior too.
Yeah, they're gonna keep trying to make all-star teams to win it. It ain't gonna happen that way.
This is USC versus Stanford, version 3.
You gonna start listening?
They're just gonna beat each other up. St. Louis is gonna slide right on in. They're gonna take the conference. I'm telling you, they're gonna split the votes. And
That's a good scenario. That could happen because them two gonna go to war, kill each other.
Like coach.
Yeah. Jeff Fisher is he's a master. Exactly, he's a mastermind.
And he got a little old school in him too, because he like to run it like defense.
Right.
So he like to
Where
smash around football.
When he played with the Bears.
Oh, he's a defensive back with the Bears.
Yeah, smash mouth.
Under Dicker?
Yeah, under Dicker. Smash mouth.
Don't sleep on the Rams. All right, now we're going to slide into the meat of the afternoon.
Here we go.
March Madness.
Where?
It hurts me to say this.
What happened?
My team,
Who?
Hoyas, baby,
They did what?
took a L. It was disgusting.
Ain't over for the.
Really?
Ain't over for you.
Hey, man, thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, No, man. You might get cut off. You come right here. Really? Thank you, sir. That's all right, though. The Hoyas, they tried. They made a good run.
Can I get a t-shirt?
They had a couple of, I'm lost for words right now. The Hoyas got bumped in the first round. They were one of at least 4 upsets that number 12 seeds beat number 5. There's about 4 of them this week and this weekend, in the first weekend of the tournament. Like, who would have thought Ole Miss was going to beat Wisconsin? And they handled them. Who would have thought Boise, LaSalle was going to beat Kansas State? They handled them. You know? There's a few upsets in that first week, and my team, who? Yeah, who would have thought Harvard? They figured it was going to be one and done. Harvard on the next round. So my team was one of the 4 or 5 upsets for this weekend, and it hurts, but it happens. That's what March Madness is all about. That's what makes it great. March Madness is a beautiful thing. College football need to take notes and really get their stuff in the game. Like hey, it is what it is, man. And,
I'm mad he waited till the last 3 minutes of the show.
I just wanted to bring up that, the orange is compared.
No.
A lot of commentators, I'm not talking about this panel. Not this esteemed panel. I'm talking about some commentators, ESPN said that Montana was going to run us out the building.
Yeah, they did.
They didn't have us in the brackets. But we prevailed, and we're going to the second round. We're going to play California.
Should be a good game.
Should be a great game.
Y'all should win that game.
It's easy. It's going to be a great game. You might need Indiana.
Y'all play tonight at 20 to 10. Y'all play tonight.
Yeah.
Should be good.
It's a great game. Great game. Yeah. I'd like to say what's up to the orange. And the TV's still on charge, man.
That's all right.
Yeah.
We had one casualty for this weekend so far. VCU went down to Michigan. Michigan handled their business, beat them by 25. They got the kid Burke. The kid Burke balls out. He balls. No, sounding crazy, but he does play ball. And they got Hardaway Jr.
I like Hardaway.
Big Dog Jr. Those boys play. They play. They gonna play the winner of Kansas UNC coming up this afternoon. Or was that tomorrow? I think tomorrow they play. Kansas and
I want to get back to you in your Georgetown. Your boy Eric LaSalle.
You said Eric LaSalle?
Man, Otto is a sophomore.
So he's leaving?
No, we're not sure yet.
Hopefully
he stays. Hopefully he stays for his junior year. And because we got some recruits coming in, so hopefully he stays. If he doesn't stay, I respect that. But he was the Big East Player of the Year, and so
And I'm hearing rumblings about GT3. People want him out.
A few fans are not happy with his Princeton offense and him passing the ball 100 times and running the clock out. I like him. I think he needs to loosen up the offense a little bit. If you got horses, let him go. Let him push the tempo. Instead of pushing it and then stopping. Okay, pass it 20 times. Run the shot clock. It's like you play too safe sometimes.
But now, George Thompson. I mean, the first. I mean, he ran it, right?
He ran it when he had the.
But he also slowed it down.
Yeah. But that's what I'm saying. Open it up once in a while. Loosen it up a little bit. He's just stuck in one system.
But you guys never ran. I think of Georgetown. I don't think of running. Even with the mustache, when he had the mustache.
But that's it. That's why some recruits don't go there. A lot of younger players, they don't want to go there because they're like, I don't want to play like that. They want to run the gun. That's why I think he's losing some of the in-state talent because he's not. He got it too tight of a strain on it. You got the in-state talent. You got horses. They're gonna go. I'll go to Maryland. I'll go out somewhere else. I'll go up north. I'll go out west. But they gonna run and gun it.
But going in that
you gotta be flexible.
You gotta going in there, you know, that system.
But you got to change your system every once in a while. You got to flex it up. Everybody knows what they're going to do.
Everybody knows what we're going to do. That 2-3 system is like,
and they're going to run it down your throat and shoot threes.
Yeah, we won a national championship with it, and you won a national championship with running a half-court offense. So what's the problem?
But I'm saying you got to have an option to loosen up every once in a while. When you ain't got them, if you got horses, let your horses run. Don't pull them back all the time. You know, that's all I'm saying. I don't want him to leave right now because I don't see a viable option to replace JT3. But just loosen up a little bit, baby. Loosen up a little bit. And you might go a little further in the big dance, which we should have went to at least the Elite 8 this year. We should have went there.
Yeah.
But our number 2 options, he flunked out. So we had to put him on the bench because he keep his grades up.
Right.
So kids, keep your grades up or you don't play no ball.
That's right.
You got to keep your grades up.
That's right.
If you can't spell ball, you ain't going to play ball.
That's right.
That's the bottom line.
Yeah, keep your
number
grades
one.
on the first half of the season. Man.
Yeah, you
When
know.
you first get to college, you keep your grades on.
Yeah, kids.
High school. High school.
Yo, it's the real.
Parents
These kids,
at home.
you go to a school that's not gonna play like that. If you don't keep your grades up, you ain't playing. You can go to some school that just produce cats and that you can't spell your you can't read your contract, and then you wind up retired and broke. But anyway, I don't want to preach. But, you know.
Yeah. Like I was saying, so Syracuse is going further to the
second
second round. We're repping the Big East, us and Marquette.
Louisville.
You think they'll get past?
Louisville.
You think they'll get past Indiana if y'all see them?
We owe them. We owe them.
Indiana got a team, man.
We owe them from years on. Smart still hurts me. That still eats my gut.
I understand.
That he's smart. We had a team. Coleman should be there at that game. Derrick Coleman, that whole class.
Well, you got to get there first. You got to get past Cal. And Indiana has to get past.
Yeah, I know.
Get past Temple.
Yeah, I get
You gotta
emotional.
get
I
past
get Indiana.
Temple.
I get Indiana. I get a little emotional. So yeah, if we get past California,
and Indiana gets past Temple, then you got a good showdown right there.
Yeah, because you know what? People sleeping on Temple.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah.
Me too. I thought I had them out of here. And they took NC State to the rack. And they got it. Yeah.
I was going to Sweet 16.
I see Syracuse and Miami, Florida. Because I don't think Indiana's going to make it there.
I see Miami and Louisville. Shit.
See Syracuse, Miami, Florida in that bracket coming out of there.
Yeah, I see that.
Indiana, Miami, and my Elite 8, and Kansas and Indiana in the Final Four.
Where was Georgetown?
They're home right now. They're crumpling up their bracket like I have. I had them in the Elite 8. You know, as a fan, I had them in the Elite 8, and I didn't get no further than that. But you know, it is what it is, and they're home right now. They should be mad at themselves because I'm mad at them.
The biggest upset is you right now.
No, that's not the biggest upset.
Gonzaga almost fell. Gonzaga almost fell.
We're one of 5 big upsets because who would have thought you have 5 12s beat 5s this weekend?
But you know,
that's crazy.
They say every year 5 to 12. That's
with 5 of them.
We lost to 12. You remember we lost to Vermont?
Yeah.
And Rhode Island.
Yeah.
5 and 12s. We've done it.
That's what makes March Madness so great, man.
Man, I love it. NCAA football, take a look at this. This is what it's all about. This is what it's all about.
Right now, Michigan State is on their way to winning. They're on their way because they're beating Memphis by 12 right now with a little over 3 minutes to go. They're handling their business to see Duke with the win of the Duke Creighton game tomorrow. I have them seeing Duke in the next round.
Yeah.
Anybody seconds that one?
Yeah, I see them.
Duke was going to the 16.
Yeah. Right. Well, you know, who you got for your chip game? What you got?
I got Louisville and Miami.
Okay. Naj, I know you got.
I had Wisconsin.
Oh
man.
So anyway.
Yeah, so you know I'm done.
Yeah, you're done.
I'm done.
Yeah, because Wisconsin, that was a big upset too. I think that might have been bigger than us.
Yeah,
on the same level.
I do believe so. Because
I had Georgetown playing Duke.
In the chip?
In the chip.
I appreciate that.
I'm serious. It's on. Go to Facebook and see it in the homies. I have that.
Okay. Yeah, but I don't see Duke getting past on Louisville.
Louisville, Miami.
Louisville, that press.
I think Syracuse might not make it.
I see Miami taking the whole thing.
I don't see Duke beating
LeBron James and 3 waves at their game.
Yeah, that's a nice. I'm gonna
go with that. I'm gonna go with that.
I like that.
Well, yo,
I like Miami. I like Miami.
We'll tighten this all up next week. We'll tighten up how this is working out for next weekend, and we'll talk a little NBA with the last segment right now. The Miami Heat, man, they steamroll people. Even when they slump it in the first 3 quarters, they turn it around and handle their business. and taking names.
I thought Cleveland, and your guys laughed.
They had them. They had them.
I said Cleveland was going to beat them. They went by, what, 27?
27.
I don't doubt Miami even when they're down right now, because especially Cleveland. I mean, what is Cleveland?
No matter who they're playing, they're a very poised team. They're confident and poised. That's what makes them so scary. They're confident. They're confident on both sides, defense and offense. They're like, we got it. And that confidence. Once you don't lose that, you 25 in a row.
Yeah, they know how to win.
27-point run, was it?
Yeah, They know how to win.
Now, the second best, the most secretive streak is Denver. Nobody's talking about Denver.
Yeah, Denver's another good team.
14 games in a row.
Denver plays ball. And they share the ball. And they just one dude. That whole, and they go like 9 deep.
9 deep.
Don't be surprised they come out the West.
The Denver Nuggets? Really? I'm just saying. That's okay. Listen, they're 9-4 against the Spurs, the Thunder, and the Grizzlies. 18-6 against playoff teams in the Western Conference. So let me ask you this. Are they better without Melo?
Yeah.
Who?
The trade worked out for them.
Oh, yeah.
It worked out for them.
They got 50 wins.
That's what the coach wanted.
He wanted that whole spread out. Everybody touches.
He wanted the same system we had in Seattle.
Yeah.
Everyone touches the ball.
Everybody scored. The man was killing them off the boards, playing defense, jumping all over the place.
And Ty, he's playing the best.
Ty Lawson is killing people. JaVale McGee's coming off the bench. She's not even starting no more.
And the Utah Jazz have the same record.
Yeah. That's what you're saying.
That was a push.
I'm a little stab. I caught you.
Yeah.
One's in the playoffs.
Good looking out. Yeah, came right back at you.
Yeah, we were talking about that.
Yeah, we're talking about NBA.
All right.
It was universal NBA discussion right now. But don't sleep on Denver. Denver could be the team to come out the West and upset everybody's whole little great OKC rematch with the Heat. It could be Denver.
Yes.
The Clippers, I'm not sold on the Clippers. They look good, but they get
You got to show me something off playoffs.
San Antonio's always going to be there. San Antonio and Memphis, they got one of the best D's out of all of the teams.
Yes.
But
it's just old San Antonio.
Yeah, old. But that's experience.
Coach Pops, he manages the minutes pretty well.
Right.
Because Timmy every now and then show you an old Timmy and drop 20 and 12 on you. You're like, oh wow.
Pop has that team on lock. When the playoffs come, that's when
he can sit Tim Duncan for 2 weeks just to get his knees right, and they come back.
The speed, man, speed and athleticism. That's why I think Denver's going to be a good team to be in the chip.
Yeah, they can do it.
I see OKC.
Something missing with them this year.
They rattled now.
Missing Hardy.
And they defense. No, they defense. They're not playing the defense they was playing like 2 years ago.
And Hardy made life easier, didn't they?
They play a lot more isolation than you notice with giving the ball to the man, so that he just mainly going to the hole all the time. I think during the playoffs they're gonna shut that down a little bit because people gonna be keen on that, double teaming that more.
And Russell will take about 80 shots.
I
told you he was a liability. I told you he was a liability.
Straight rattled. I like it.
And you get in his head easy too.
Yeah. Well, if you go at him, which Ty Lawson will go at him.
And he'll walk out, go to the locker room.
What was that? They had the experience of being there last year. So if they get their mind right, if Westbrook gets his mind right, they could very well be there again.
True.
But don't sleep on Denver. I think Denver, if they match up, if that works out to where that could be the Western Conference Final, that'll be crazy to see. And the winner of that is going to win it all.
Yeah, 7 games.
Or at least, if they're not, it's going to go 7. I think everything's going 7.
Listen, my Heat's going to repeat, man. My Heat is going to repeat. That sounds like Johnny Cochran a little bit.
It's hard to argue that right now.
That sounds like Johnny Cochran a little bit. If the Heat repeats,
they're going to get tired.
The Heat's going to repeat, man.
It is hard to argue that, but
let me ask you something.
It's not going to be easy. It's not going to be easy to get that.
Big Joe, they said that last year.
Well, they got the team that goes to repeat. Definitely got the team to repeat. Miami do got the team.
You think they're going to burn out before the end of the season?
No,
they're spending their.
They focus.
LeBron is full of energy, man.
I just hope they don't take nobody lightly when they get to that finals. Because any of those Western Conference teams can't be taken lightly.
Right.
True.
You can't make none of them lightweight.
25 and
You
0.
can't turn it on in the playoffs.
Right.
Sir.
You know what I mean?
25
had it on.
You got to come 100 every game.
The problem is matchups. It's just the major three is a matchup problem for every team.
Yeah.
And they role players are playing as a unit, and they're so focused they could come to a game and be down by 10 points in the fourth quarter and win the game. And that's the difference from last year. LeBron James stepped this game on crunch time.
Yeah.
Now he can go to him. Before he couldn't go for him to take the last shot.
Yeah, now he's like,
you know what I'm saying?
Last year, he didn't want to take the shot.
Right. This year,
Now he's like, give it to me.
He showed me this year. I'm like, okay, show me what you can play.
I would love to see them in either OKC or them in Denver. Because Denver can go run up and down just with them.
Right.
That'd be watching like a video game, watching the balls go up and down. Like, oh, wow.
I'd like to see
Alley-oops all around. It'd
I'd
be
like to see
crazy.
him up against a legitimate center with San Antonio because
Take care of
get a
it.
big man,
Hibbert.
get a real big man down low. That can change their whole
Yeah, they
game.
got that
Yeah,
kid.
they beat Hibbert just now in the street.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But even if they... I can see Tim Duncan making Birdman foul out. He'll get the benefit of the doubt.
San Antonio is extremely too old to keep up with that team.
They're running out the road.
Slow it down enough.
Nobody
and
can
pick
check
it up
LeBron
enough.
James. Nobody can check Wade.
Even Leonard and whatever, I don't see
No
none
problem.
of them
I'm
can
seeing
check
them
it.
late now.
I think
Denver? Yeah.
Denver, OKC,
Yeah.
Miami, those three,
Yeah.
those would be very entertaining games.
Don't sleep on LA either.
Who, the Lakers, if they get in, if they stick in that
They don't
AC,
stay in the AC.
but they're healthy, man. They
No,
can beat
they
up.
might make a 7.
Kobe's ankle,
They all back.
Gasol.
They all back.
Paul came back last
Paul
night.
back there last night.
They lost to
They lost to Washington, but he was down.
Yeah,
They can take
Nothing.
They can take OKC out.
Let me ask you guys.
I heard them play San Antonio and shit.
If the Heat beat, they beat this record, what's the most impressive streak? The Lakers 33, DiMaggio 56, or UCLA 88 straight?
2 minutes.
I mean,
We'll give
Maggio.
56 is still
Still a number. Still a number. That's
yeah, that's
number.
That's
Yeah,
Joe
yeah.
Coffey, man.
Yeah.
You can't. I mean, no one's coming up to
nobody's
56.
coming.
And if you come up to maybe 30, they don't even pitch to you.
Yeah, exactly. So that's untouchable record. That's untouchable.
And
But anyway,
88 for UCLA.
88.
Straight.
Well, that's the era, man. They had
Nah, the
careers.
women's basketball
owns that.
games did it.
Connecticut owns that record.
The women.
Yeah.
Connecticut owns that
I
record.
think theirs more impressive than UCLA's because they could the playing field is much more level for women's ball than it was for UCLA back in the day.
Bless you. Yeah, listen, there's only 4 teams in women's basketball. There's Tennessee, UConn, Notre Dame. Come on,
You can't take men over one.
Come on.
Okay, what a
Disrespect, no. That's a very definitive league.
No, it's competitive, but it's always the same teams.
Okay, unfortunately, we got to wrap this up for this weekend. And I guess the next weekend we'll get back to the March Madness and see where everybody stands and how many brackets got balled up and thrown away. But
The New York Knicks plays playoffs.
New York Knicks, baby,
right.
we're gonna make some playoff push. We're gonna make this happen. Go New York, go New York, go. Stop the hate. Peace out, y'all. We out of here.
Hey, man, great show. Hell yeah.
We got like the best of the Southern States.
Yo, actually, you know what? I'm reporting Cavs in Miami. What? No, I'm looking at my notes. Y'all not the biggest upset. Yo, it was Kentucky and Robert Morris in the NIT.
Yeah.
That was the biggest upset.
Yeah, that was the number one. That was number one.
Yeah.
Good afternoon, everybody. How y'all doing out there in Sports Works on the block Sports Talk live from the BX? You got my man Jet Nation in the building, Trey in the building, Kung Fu Parent in the building, and Coach Vin Black.